issue 20 years later.
Yo, shout out to that match with Sting and TNA.
Yo,
Victory Road.
The one where Sting was pissed.
A bunch of funny alcoholic.
Damn, poor guy. Hope he gets help.
I mean, you know.
The alternative suck.
I think we need it.
Shout out to Kurt Angle.
But who took it the furthest? You gotta say Big Boss Man.
No.
With Big Show's
Big
dad?
Boss Man and Big Show's dad.
Dad with the casket?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Paul Burchill and Katie Lee implying that not only were they siblings, they were lovers.
That was bad.
Nah, I don't know. Fucking
That
something
was bad.
about the visual of the car
What about-
dragging Big Show's dad's coffin and Big Show on top of the coffin is a lot.
What about
hanging Boss Man?
What about when Vince McMahon? What
What
about when Vince McMahon abducting his daughter?
Oh, that's a good
It was
one.
me all along. God damn it.
What about Triple H roofing Stephanie McMahon?
That was all in good fun.
But what is too far?
And 3 daughters later.
Oh,
Dominic, right? Like they had a child's custody at stake in a match.
wait, I got one. It is unfortunately for the non-WWE fans, but Invader, who, if you guys remember the Vice documentary on Wrestling Dark Side,
Yeah.
was the guy that killed Bruiser Brody while he was touring Japan. Was walking around with a bloody knife and towel.
But that was a shoot. That worked.
No. But he was walking.
Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots Wrestling's Entertainment Champions. Change your name, now you're Gangster. The Royal Rumble's right around the corner. And what are some of those trash gimmicks we all talking about? All this and more in the room where it happens. But first, PCF, tell them what to do, baby.
Check out your favorite channels on YouTube and Twitch, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, and check us out on IG, HPC2Sweet_, and on Twitter, HPC2Sweet.
Too sweet. What's good, champions? Dímelo, campeones. PCF, you been gone for a minute, Papi. How you been, bro?
I'm good.
Welcome back. You alright? You good? You good? You good? We gave us a little scare, but you good now, right?
You wanna know what something that I learned? That there's 2 J's in Blue Chew.
Oh! We starting off hot early, baby. TJ D-Meadow, JJ D-Meadow. Gate was good, my God. Gate coming through in the strip. What's good? Everybody chilling tonight. We outies. We out here.
Dímelo, mi gente.
What's good, my guys?
Building. What up, everybody?
What we drinking
Good,
on,
what's
too?
poppin'? Oh my God, I forgot.
Did you forget your drink? How you gonna forget your drink, man? While Mr. Ghost gets his drink, champions, we out here with a lot to talk about. A crazy week. Yeah, we gotta start the show. I think if we didn't change the name by now, I think the name is safe and sound with us.
Impressive.
You're impressed? You're impressive or you're impressed? Which one? You gotta pick one. You can't be both.
So impressive. I just pulled that shit out of Brook. This fucking bottle. That's just crazy.
What's goody? Ricochet. Shout out to Ricochet who shouted us out on Twitter, by the way. Hey, thank you for that, Ricochet. Appreciate that.
You must listen to the podcast.
He must,
What a
right?
week.
Que semana.
What a week of wrestling. What
Que
a week
semana.
of change.
Okay.
The air of change is upon
Okay.
us. Anytime Vince McMahon's got his finger on the dial, anything can change.
Very true.
Even your name. Alright? First we found that Otis didn't have a last name. Never had a last name.
Never.
Last name wasn't Reddington?
Not never.
Never, not no more, not one time. He gotta agree with no last name on it. That Alpha Academy reminds me of like Trump University. Those motherfuckers jip you.
No nice things.
Thanks, though.
Eee.
And as you know, the longer you stay with WWE, the more likely you are to lose a part of yourself. As guys,
I think I am JJ.
Ooh.
JJ, he's just sick in the head. He's not sick physically.
He's a little dehydrated today.
oh yeah, what you drinking, yo? Yo,
Oh,
what you got?
Let's see. I think my Elijah Craig is almost finally done.
Ooh, kill that. Let's kill that. Let's make sure we kill that.
Oh,
Small
is that
batch of
whiskey?
bourbon.
Old School got the ghost filter on today. That's why he's wavy like that.
I've entered the quantum realm.
Hibbity hoopla.
Old School got Casper in his clothes. Speaking of Casper in his clothes, Mr. Cody Rhodes leads off the damn running of the ropes. No contract, Cody, by the way. My man Cody Rhodes walking around like a ghost, no contract to nobody, no affiliation, just roaming the wrestling world, promotion to promotion. Or is he going to stick around to AEW?
Yo, fuck 192.
Yo, that ass.
Wow.
Like, all right.
Remember episode 29?
Yeah,
Me either.
It was like, oh, that's nice. Yo, let's run these rules.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yo, you can't let that in sauce. Yo,
I
you
didn't.
can't let that in sauce.
I didn't know.
Hey, you've never been in a human conversation before? Oh,
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading.
Talk about something else, you piece of shit.
We can take it back though.
Rhodes, huh? Tell me about Cody Rhodes, Nick.
I don't know. He doesn't have a contract. That's all I had.
Apparently he got the wrong contract with that ladder match with Sammy G.
Is that so?
The no secondary titles, but we're gonna do the IC title ladder match.
They're gonna do Razor Ramon and HBK at Mania.
I've never
Who's
seen
Razor
this
Ramon in
before.
this?
Hangman. Sammy. Imagine Sammy comes out to the drip, the Scott Hall drip.
Somebody got to come down the Raptors, tied up.
Hey, who's going underneath the ladder?
I don't think we do that anymore. I don't think we do the rafter thing anymore.
Was that what he alluding to with the whole contract that he didn't like in his promo? Was that little gem that he dropped right there with that? Many gems. That was a great promo. Great promo last Wednesday night.
Jeff's
Guys.
kiss. You know what we hadn't had in a bit was that impassioned Cody Rhodes promo. We hadn't seen it in a while. It really felt like Cody was just this tertiary character in a show with a lot of characters. And you know, AEW right now has got a lot of characters in stark contrast to other shows that are really struggling to put together a variety of characters. But when you look at AEW,
Arc, you say?
huh? But Cody Rhodes, right, when he comes out and he does his impassioned thing, man, it really gravitates to you. As long as he's not talking about like civil fucking rights.
Or running for president.
Or running for president or his daughter Liberty or like, no, none of that. If we could focus on wrestling for a minute, all right? But the internet went crazy as they usually do, right? You go crazy. Why? Because you hear Cody Rhodes, the EVP of AEW. And first of all, let me take that step back real quick. Because Twitter and the like to get pissed off because you idiots fantasy book shit. And then get mad because the shit you fantasy book did not happen. Do you understand how fantasy booking works? Do you know what that means?
It's the book part that gets him fucked up.
Oh,
It's
oh, that makes sense.
Not the fantasy, it's the book.
I ain't reading that shit.
If it's longer than 114 characters.
I ain't reading that shit, bro. So you have gotta be
Ash
out of
TV.
your goddamn mind. Out of your goddamn mind. If you think Cody Rhodes is gonna come out here from being EVP of AEW to coming out in the Royal Rumble, are you dumb?
Are you a dumb? Are you a dumb?
Are you a dumb? Because you sound like a dumb. The partial owner of WCW is not going to appear in WWF.
Alright, to be fair, he's not the owner in
EVP, man, same shit. He's
And nobody's gonna appear in WWF because it's WWE.
But it's like Eric Bischoff showing up in the WWF during the Monday Night Wars. It's not a...
No, JJ can't hear me, bro. She wants to hear me. Oh, word. Oh, you played me. That's what you did. You played me out with this SuperCard shit. Yeah, you know what?
Speaking of SuperCard,
Speaking of SuperCard,
y'all hear about ROH already bringing back ROH? Like, yo, in April.
Give me some volume, yo.
I'll put it up. I'll put it
In my
up.
snare, yo. Put some snare in my head.
I'll put some snare up. I put everything up real quick. So let me know, guys.
On him and make him look pretty.
Let me know if that did the trick for Mischief.
All right, let's go. So what we saying? Old school, my bad. I interrupted you.
Nah. Supercard of Honor. All of a sudden, ROH. Like, remember how we thought we were gonna end the whole Ring of Honor? We're not.
We're not. No, we're not.
Supercard. Weren't we at one like 3 years ago?
Yeah, man. Fucking the Young Bucks versus the Hardy Boys. That's the last Supercard I went to.
Eso mismo.
That was in Miami.
You a hater too, dog?
Actually, Orlando.
You
That was
a
Orlando.
hater too? SG out here, man, because she misspelled her name. JG out here because she just repeating letters. Come on, man. TJ
Did the bad guys sign on to Twitch, by the way?
Come on, yo.
Because I am, and I'm about to join the party and donate my coins for Mischief joining Supercard. You already sure know.
Yo, listen, y'all want me to play WWE 2K? Yo, I'm here.
How about that, chat?
It was a great
Did we watch?
commercial.
Did we watch the
It was a
commercial?
great commercial.
You liked
It was a
it?
great commercial.
You liked it?
It was a really good commercial. It reminded me of that ESPN commercial WWE did a while back.
Oh yes.
They're walking through the studio.
Yeah.
Shit is happening.
I'm the only asshole that still hasn't watched it.
Nah, it's a good.
You have not seen that commercial?
It's a good watch.
Because I was too busy watching the trailer for the halftime Super Bowl.
Ooh, that's another one too, baby.
was fire.
That was fire. Check that out, chat. Too.
First of all, TJ,
Chat's
if
too
you
busy.
talk about
Chat's busy
TJ
putting up their
if
coins.
TJ is
Continue.
gonna talk about
Continue.
my culinary experience, then you might as well call me Salt Bay, baby. If you're gonna call me Salt Bay, just do it. Alright, love?
Mischief Salt,
Yeah,
baby.
let's
Mischief
do it,
Salt,
queen.
babies.
We out here.
Are you salty because you shower once a week?
No, but your mom does. Look what she did to my finger.
Oh, they wasn't ready for that. Chat wasn't ready for that finger. I got mine covered up. See, the bad guys, yo, we live raw and rough. Nah, no nice things ain't a gimmick,
When she
man.
wasn't supposed to sit, she went tricky-ta-da!
Triki takati.
I got a hickey on my finger.
Shout outs to the Big Seven. So Cody don't got a contract, but let's talk about people that do got contracts in the AEW.
No, Cody Rhodes is not gonna appear in the Rumble.
He's
All
not.
Let's cover that.
He's not gonna be in the
first.
Rumble. He's not gonna be in the
He's
Rumble.
not gonna be in the Rumble.
Not gonna be in the Rumble.
Anybody else? No, he's not gonna be in the freaking Rumble, bro.
Now is this next person with value to her name? Can she be in the Rumble?
No, but she has value to her name, and her name is DMD. Britt Baker showing out her value versus MJF's value. Who's worth more here, chat? Is it Britt Baker or MJF? Talk to me, old school.
We talking about that camera angle?
Oh, camera man. Cameraman on Twitter going live. Hey, se cagaron.
My bad. I got nervous.
How come at the end of that there's like a little dusting? He's pulling away.
He stains. It's a stain. He needs to stain.
It's a callback to Adam Bomb. You know?
Yo, they did that so, yo, you're gonna fart, right?
Yo, no, those things.
But I know you fart when you're nervous, but let's get back to it. Britt Baker, is she more important than MJF? Listen, MJF is probably one of the best heels in the world right now, in the world of wrestling. But, big butt.
Big butt.
DMD brings more value. Because as a wrestler, she's legitimate. She can talk. She does all the things that MJF does, but for the women's division, which is not always seen. Like I feel like that's harder to find.
Very hard to find. Yes.
So while you're gonna get a lot of guys that are close to MJF's level, you're not gonna get any near Baker's level, or as many people near.
That's true. That's true.
As in the type.
And both have shown interest in the WWE. WWE's wanted both of these talents, so that goes to show it ain't just a battle between them two. They have eyes elsewhere. We still good here? We still good here?
That shit choppy.
It's choppy, right?
Yeah.
I think we're a little frozen, como la película.
I think we're good now. We're good now. But yeah, like
back, baby.
I think they're both valuable, but and the fact that they both showed both interest in both of these guys, that shows their status in the locker room too. Both can shine, man. But I don't know. Yeah, I agree with Mischief. Britt Baker's definitely a harder find these days.
That's the way it looks, yo. Like, look at the matches she's put on. She's certainly gotten way better. It's not to say there's no knock on MJF, yo. Week to week, he's usually my favorite. Week to week, always my heel of the week. If it's not him, it's Jericho. When it used to be Jericho, like he always top notch. It's just what Britt Baker offers and where she offers it is very important. All right, if you're building up your super team in Madden or in 2K, right? You could get the person that's a 99, or you could get like a 90 in a tougher position to find 90s. You dig? So you could get a center that's a little bit better as opposed to getting a point guard with a dime a dozen.
So if we did a comparison right now between Britt Baker and Becky Lynch, who do you guys think is the hotter player at the moment right now?
Damn.
Becky Lynch has a bigger platform.
I think she
more
has a
eyes.
bigger platform, but the hotter star right now is Britt.
Probably.
Yeah, because we're not really watching Becky right now. She's still busy with Liv and
I think the problem on that too is Becky's not making Liv, right? And
she's not.
Yeah.
She's not helping
next
Liv.
person she has to roll over.
It's not working. It's not working. They gave her Doudrop at the Rumble. That should have been Liv at the Rumble, no? If things would have been working out, no? I feel. That was Liv's.
Getting out of Baker and Statlander.
Yeah.
You know
Gates liking MJF's promos now. He's good on the mic. Yeah. Yeah, Blair.
Yo,
Yeah.
I swear to God, yo, you are special. You are special, bro. You act like your parents are related. Look, the fact of the matter is,
wow.
We're talking about Britt Baker here. Who is on her? She is God tier right now. Who is on her level? And chat, what do you think? Right, like Britt Baker right now is top notch. Well, who?
The only person would be through a forbidden door. Deanna.
Deanna. My God, Deanna.
I respect that.
And that's more in-ring. I don't know if she really can go toe-to-toe on the mic with Britt.
And they are good friends.
Yeah, they are.
They are good friends, so.
Bigger than Britt?
Not
I'm not
bigger.
saying she's not nice.
No, I'm not saying bigger. I'm saying could hold her own with Britt.
My problem with Deanna is that I don't find all her promos believable. So you kind of lose a little bit of credit. Now, when she gets in the ring, like she does the work. So, you know, she kind of takes it back. But that's a huge strength of Britt Baker that Deanna doesn't have. Right?
Big facts.
Now, the Knockouts division is top tier, right? Like they're the best division in wrestling anywhere, pretty much, with like the exception of like Joshi wrestling. So the fact that she's there legitimizes her, but just like on the mic and like their level of like who watches Impact, right? The people aren't watching Impact. The ratings tell you people don't watch Impact.
Yeah.
So because they have it on the most bootleg channel possible. Why? Why,
that's
guys?
hurting. Dog, that shit hurts them so bad.
Do they even go live on YouTube?
They do if you want to spend 99 cents a month.
NWA just switched shit up too. They had to pay for Fight. Now they're back on YouTube, I think.
I'm more likely to
I could be wrong though.
NWA is a week lag on YouTube.
Oh, week lag. Yeah, week lag. That makes sense.
Dog,
Free, right?
The biggest mistake they made was going to Fight TV. How'd you do? Like, why did you do? You thought you were that hot? Like people gassed them up that bad that they were like, yo, $5 now.
Dude, we were gassing them up, but once they said it's not free anymore, I'm like, fuck that.
Can only gas you so far, baby. And speaking of gas you up so far,
this motherfucker was like the Fat Joe gift. Fucking yesterday's price is not today's price. Yeah, I mean, yo, he's switching us up. Billy Corgan, yo, you gotta smash some pumpkins.
We hustling out here. We hustling.
Yesterday's price of $3.99 is not today's price.
You really expect me to spend $5.99 on Nick Aldis? You got another thing coming.
Oh, Nick and Trevor Murdoch, yo, I'm sorry.
That's a good mic.
Sorry.
To some.
Excuse me.
Trash. I don't have my filters.
Sandwich.
But speaking of being gassed up, like you said before, man, the Royal Rumble seems to be gassing up every fucking body. From Twitter to IG, everybody apparently knows who's gonna be in the Royal Rumble. And when you got people like CM Punk joking around on Twitter, stirring the pot, who knows? Maybe we see CM Punk as one of the 30. How you guys feel about it, champs?
There's something wrong with your internet. Lost the stream, someone just said. Damn, we had 12 viewers. Now
We're live.
We're live.
We're live.
Yo,
We're live.
We're back. We're back.
We back.
on YouTube.
We're on YouTube, baby.
We on Twitch. We on Twitch.
Down,
Nah, we on Twitch.
I said, nah, it says unavailable. You see what happened?
No nice things.
You start talking shit
About CM Punk.
Tony Khan and CM Punk, and look what happens. Tony Khan's out for our necks, dog. Last time we put a little video online, some AEW hype shit. What he do? He take down our whole IG, dog. Now we gotta underscore that shit. Like,
yo, Tony Khan took our first IG account.
For real, yo. We were like, we were having 50 million? The millions!
The millions!
10 millions!
That.
Oh, wow.
We good.
Router, dog.
Yo, this guy, he's ready to take a break.
No, I don't want to take a break. I want to.
Iba al baño a cagar.
No, the router was in the issue. I had to restart the thing. We're gonna try this again, chat. Let us know if you lose the feed again. But it is a.
We put the hanger on top of the router, guys.
We should be. We moved the slabble. We put the wrong emphasis.
I told you get Chinese food on top of the router. Now you spill General Tso chicken all over the place.
I had the hot oil. I wanted the hot oil.
While wearing his Chinese slippers.
What do you think this is, bro? Fucking.
I think this is Texas, bro. Like how we do things in Big Texas, you know? How we shine nice and bright. The stars shine bright in Big Texas. And old school. We know a certain somebody that came from Texas is now shining over there in Florida, man. Talk to me a bit about ROKC and the performance that she had out there. Whoop!
Well, you know, ROKC doing the farewell tour is what I like to call it. She showed up on Impact, went toe to toe with Diana, did the honors, the tradition, you know, passed along the ROH World Title to Diana. So Diana has come full circle, right? Because she was one of the OG women of honor. And now rumors are that ROKC is high up on the list of intended targets for the WWE.
Yo, can she land that? Yo, that's gonna be fucking huge. ROKC started out at
all their boxes.
Yo, 13 years old she started, and then she got on, you know, with Booker T or whatever over there in Texas and stuff. But the fact that WWE went this young, it surprises me, bro.
They're saying normally, you know, they don't like to go young because they worry, and
nah, they don't give a fuck.
They're willing to make an exception for Diana.
That's crazy.
Wasn't Paige that young? Wasn't Paige like 2021 in FCW?
I want to say she was young. I don't know how old.
Was it Aaliyah 19 when she signed?
Exactly.
No. So meaning they don't like to bring up people to the main roster young.
Oh no, yeah, all right, that's understandable.
That's the Serena Deeb rule because she got hammered and then got fired.
But be that as it may, ROKC is 20 years old. She got a ton of experience. Like, she's not Aaliyah. You know what I mean? So even at 20 years old, she still laps people like Aaliyah in the ring.
Oh my God!
You know?
She ran the Texas indie scene, specifically New Texas Pro. Catch them next month February 20th, I believe, is going to be Worlds Collide. Intergender match. BK versus Masha Slamovich.
Nice.
You know your boys, HPC. We sponsoring BK. Showing love to our boy.
You already know. You already know. That's fams right there. That's fams. Speaking of fams, yo, one of our fams went down, man. Underwent heart surgery due to COVID-19 after effects. Our good boy Konnan, man. Hopefully he's doing all right, man. He had suffered one after going on. I think he had the COVID, and I don't know what transpired there,
some
but
Metzler shit that he said.
Yeah, but I mean,
Metzler driver.
He is in our prayers, and hopefully, doing well, man, doing better. Speaking of bad news, not as bad news, but
I'm afraid I've got some.
We're keeping it on the bad news. Mustafa Ali suffering from Rey Mysterio contract syndrome. Apparently not being granted his release. Is it because he went public, old school? I've said this time and time again. Why are we going public saying we want our releases?
Well, because everyone that's done it so far has been granted their release.
Not everyone.
Not
A very
everyone.
notable exception would be Brody Lee, very famously having to be stuck months in his fucking contract that he didn't want to be a part of.
That's because he had to be extra. It's his asking for.
Hey.
But there's a story. There's a story behind Ali. He didn't just like say, "Hey, I want my release."
Yeah, Gate hit it on the nail right there. He got into an argument with Vince apparently, but Vince wanted him to do something he doesn't want to do and he wouldn't do. And old school, you know a little something about that.
Well, there's only been one thing he's ever said he was really against out the gate in wrestling, and he did not want to play the menacing foreign heel. He didn't want to be the reason a kid boos a man who practices Islam or a Middle Eastern man, even though he's actually Pakistani Dexy. Because one of his first gimmicks was they made him the version with the shake, and he never to that stereotypical gimmick.
Interesting, because the WWE, like, it just feels like the only thing they can do is stereotypical gimmicks.
Home, that's home to them.
Landscaping, like, what the fuck? What is even that?
You mean Juan Deers? They were driving the Juan Deers.
Juan Deers.
The Juan Deers, right?
Juan Deers.
How many times in the history of WWE have we seen the impression of a motherfucker that's like, some sort of Middle Eastern, and it's not even like it's like an Italian and shit.
Yeah, facts.
Muhammad Hassan.
I couldn't remember his goddamn name. Yeah, Muhammad Hassan. And then he comes out and he got the terrorists on the Undertaker and shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep.
Yo, like, come on, man. Even like if you even pull it back further and you talk about like the Iron Sheik and shit, but that was a different time. Shit like that used to work. Wrestling was dumber in that sense.
It was tailored to a singular group.
Yeah. I hear it's for the whites. That's really what wrestling is about right now, or at least in Vince's eyes, is that he's gonna fulfill his promise for the white agenda, right? Make sure that let's fulfill the fact that most of my stadium and my arena is full of white people, and make sure that the stories that we tell make sense to them and only them.
Can we just stop for 1 second?
That's why we don't understand creative. Does that make sense?
y'all saw the Martin Luther King package they had this week?
No, I did not.
Okay, so they had their traditional MLK video package, going through the credits and that he rightfully deserves in the annals of history.
The what?
And let's. The man deserves the credit for the work he's done. Y'all gonna make me.
Vince!
Oh Lord. And then when they panned the camera, nothing but a sea of white people.
Oh, you put that. I saw you put that. Yeah. I missed that shit though. They would. They fucking would.
Just all the whites. to let you know.
And ultimately, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you're in the production truck and you just aired an MLK, you know, video,
it's like we said with Tony Khan. It's try hard. It's try hard.
You know,
Bad timing was a little bit more last week's though, right? With the when we announced the album coming out for Black History Month.
That too. Look, JJ said that MLK tribute was trash.
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 I missed it. I didn't even see it.
So what? They put it out every year, you know.
Yeah.
So.
They're like, yo, dust this off. Let me drag this clip to the front. Let me drag this clip to the back.
Was Biggie even a part of Raw this past Monday?
Yo, that's a good question. I did not.
I don't even think he was on the show.
But Lashley was. It was Lashley and Seth in the main event.
Main event, yeah.
Which makes no sense on a storytelling. Like, all right, so now we're here. So I'm playing with this. Yo, you've got Bobby Lashley on a course right now to do the thing that we've wanted him to do, that he's wanted to do for a very long time. Something that I'm actually excited about. Because when Lashley's on, he's good. All right, he gets a lot of shit thrown at him for being kind of blah. But right now, he's on fire. And not only is he on fire, but he is careening towards an epic battle of meaty men slapping meat against Brock Lesnar. Something that we've always wanted to see. First time ever. Something, it feels exciting. Except it's really weird that Brock doesn't give a shit. Which is kind of deflating. So let's just grab that and put that on the side real quick.
Okay.
So you got Lashley like real motivated and he feels good. Bam. And then you got Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is really killing it right now. The whole drip god, I hate it, but it works. All right, he's loving it. You can tell he's having a good time in character. It looks good. It sounds good. It feels good. And he's going on a path against someone he's got a lot of history with, right? And the Shield and and it's a good story. Cool. Now let's make them fight each other, because that shit doesn't fucking matter at all. What does it matter? In what world does Rollins facing Lashley matter in any kind of way? Lashley's on a path to Lesnar.
And they gave it a DQ finish.
But you gotta keep both of them strong.
So why put them in that situation? Like,
exactly.
Because they dumb. Because they are dumb.
They are dumb,
They
bro.
are dumb.
I
man.
read a statistic, and it was like out of the 48 weeks last year of Raw or something along those lines, right? It was like 20-something DQ count out finishes in the main event.
Oh, WWE is the king.
Oh my god.
They're the king of DQs.
Oh my god.
That's
Not it, Derek Queen ain't got shit on him.
You know how you know how we talked about how Vince just knows, like, hey, what ethnicity do you look like? Cool. What's the most racist thing I can do with you? Right? How he works that out. He also has like a template for like
That's verbatim. That's verbatim.
Ooh, cool. All right, so let's do a can they coexist tag team?
Oh, I love those. No, but then they give them the titles too. After week 2, they get the titles.
They make them the champion.
And they beat legitimate tag teams and everything. I love it.
Exactly. Dudes beat like tag teams that have been together since childhood, and they come after like 1 week and tag it together with the titles.
If the LOD was there, they would have fallen to Arcade Bro. I'm telling you.
To be fair, that's how movies work too, right? Like the heel has been working at his craft his entire life. He's got this whole backstory of like being abused, but he's like he gets into this mode, right? Look at like the Karate Kid, for example. I was just on a Cobra Kai.
Shots to Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
yo,
Johnny Lawrence out here, and he's been kicking ass his whole fucking life. And out of nowhere comes fucking Machio learning karate in like 16 minutes with some fucking waxing and painting and shit. And he can from the mean streets of Newark. Okay? Oh, what?
Yo.
He was an Italian from the mean streets of Newark.
That was scary in the 1950s.
Hey, that was bad. The 90s were a little rough too, though.
He went to move with his auntie and uncle in Bel Air. He got the fuck out of there, right?
No, that's a different show.
Shout out to the new revamp too that's coming out too. Old school put me on that shit. Yeah, it's trash. Yeah.
Trash.
That shit
Yo,
looks
just
like
make
the OC.
The
just
OC.
make a different movie. Just make a different story. Just make a different story.
Yeah.
Just make a different story. But if we look at WWE and then we say, yo, just make a different story, they can't.
You know what they can? You know what they can make a different of?
What?
A different name.
Oh. What's the most racist thing we could do again?
Change Walter to Gunther Stark.
Ay, Dios
Alright.
mío.
Are you Austrian?
Gunther Stark. Gunther Stark. Gunther Stark.
I got this list of Nazi names that I think would be great for you. Let's try Adolf Ziegler.
Ziegler.
That one's taken. Dolph Ziggler scratch. Oh, how's this? Gunther? Gunther Stark?
Yo. Nah, well, they've officially gone away from that. I guess maybe too much negative publicity with Gunther alone.
No, but they didn't.
They didn't?
They did it.
They did it.
Because why?
They just cut half his name.
Yeah, which they were gonna do anyway.
They just skipped ahead 6 weeks. That's all.
No nice things.
Let me
Not a
find
one.
racism.
Not a one.
The German media got a hold of this.
Head ass filed that trademark for that name.
That's crazy. That's nuts.
So, like, here's the thing. All right, with this Nazi name, they've done it before. All right, and then you get caught with your pants down, and then you want to redirect. But before any of that, and I understand why everybody's focused on that, right? It's a fucking Nazi.
Here's my real quick. My thing, my focus on that is really this. AEW's out here focusing on putting out bangers after bangers every week, right? Giving you quality matches. WWE is out here changing names.
It's weird, and I'm glad you brought that point up because it kind of piggybacks mine. You've got all these details to take care of, and then you have this very interesting IP. You got this intellectual property. You got this character, Walter, right? You don't own Walter,
Fucking
but
beast.
he's already established in one of your properties. He's in NXT UK. He's in the Marvel comic universe, Poppy. He's out here. People know him.
JJ funny.
He was dead ass doing vignettes with fucking Malcolm Bivens and shit.
He was part of Survivor Series. A
He
few years
was
ago.
like, we know him. It's not like, it makes sense to change him because it's a complete. No, it's not a completely different deal.
I think that's
He's
why.
still the same motherfucker from Imperium.
I think you hit it. You hit it. We know him. We know him from everywhere else. That's it. Old school. Doesn't Vince like to change your fucking name if you're not from here?
He didn't make you, so he needs to make you.
And why have him in NXT UK, your property, with his name?
No one watches that shit.
No, you brought him into your comic universe. Now he's a character in your comic universe. Like, you can't just make Paul Rudd Tony Stark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not for nothing. Walter was part of the NXT takeovers. He headlined a few takeovers. If you think about it.
Fucking some of the only fucking 5-star matches WWE even has is Walter's match.
Walter. He done
NXT
Dragunov
2.0 was the garbage, right? It was the garbage. That's why they had to make 2.0. That's why they had to make 2.0.
They made one garbage, make a second.
Recreate Walter because he came from the garbage.
I just don't understand. Like, you already own him and he's known. He's a known property. He's a toy you can sell. He's somebody people can get behind. Why even go down the path of changing his name? Don't you got other shit to focus on? You're not even changing his gimmick. So what is changing?
How are those ratings on Monday, Vince?
Okay, bro. Guess what? Fucking speaking of those ratings, who won the demo this week?
Oof.
AEW did, Poppy.
what else is new?
Here we go. You Raw's next to fall here. Raw falls next.
Oh.
Then maybe SmackDown. But Raw falls next.
I had this. And SmackDown doesn't have to fall. It doesn't, because it's not like WWE is gonna crumble and just stop existing. That's not.
Well, Rampage is on after the fact too.
Rampage es mierda. Like it's gonna be the second show. It's
Yeah.
not, like that's not. Eso no es not. All right. SmackDown can exist and be fine. It'll be the lead show. But if Raw falls, that's Olympus is falling. Like that's a big fucking deal. Like that's a problem.
Vince.
Here's what it's come down
Oh, Vince, talk to
to.
me.
The E has become McDonald's, and now we all out here getting ready to eat some Whataburger because fuck McDonald's.
I like Chick-fil-A.
Ew.
Their waffle fries. No, I like it. The waffle fries kind of
Mischief
suspect.
doesn't like Chick-fil-A.
What? You don't like Chick-fil-A?
Nah, it tastes like homophobia, dog.
What?
Wow. Okay, I get that. All right.
I got
respect
you.
that.
I got you.
That ass though, on the side though, Chick-fil-A is trash. There's basic fucking food. It's not.
It is. It's not.
Not for nothing.
Yeah.
The Popeye chicken sandwich is probably better.
It is. I like the Popeye chicken sandwich better. I
A
do.
chicken sandwich from like that fell in the garbage and you picked it up and ate it. It tastes better than a fucking
I
chicken
agree,
sandwich.
The nuggets, JJ. Only the nuggets.
That's
Nuggets.
true.
Gay, don't be eating McDonald's, man. That shit ain't good for you, man. That shit's nasty. That shit's not even real food. Change it up, bro. Change it up. Change it
The only
up.
spot that you could find grilled chicken nuggets.
McDonald's is the stereotypical fast food joint. Don't do it.
Chicken nuggets and racism.
We don't do stereotypical gimmicks. So you shouldn't do stereotypical fast food. Don't do it.
No stereotype. No stereotype.
Old school. Talk to me about these stereotypical gimmicks that are unacceptable in modern wrestling today. Or maybe they are.
Well, I mean, so here's the problem. We run the sword both ways. Everyone's hopping, and rightfully so, on the Gunther What the Fuck Express.
Ugh.
At the same time, motherfucking Tony D'Angelo out there, everyone's like, yeah, I love this Italian Koopa gimmick.
I like his mic work though. Like he's doing it well. Is it working though?
I mean,
It's not getting over. I don't think much is there's much. I don't think there's much in NXT 2.0 that's getting over because nobody wants to watch it. It's not the cool thing to watch anymore.
No.
But if he had eyes on him, yeah, he's gonna get over.
Braun's over.
Yeah, Braun Breaker's over. Carmelo Hayes is still so over in my eyes.
Carmelo Hayes, come on.
Vino como el Hayes.
But we know this. We know this. The new fans of today are not liking 2.0. They're not bothered. They're not bothering to watch.
Arby's is trash.
Arby's is trash.
I've never had it, but I'm just telling you.
Oh man. Tony D'Angelo in the NHL was blacklisted for bullying. Big controversy and got him kicked out of New York. Ooh. So he got a little bit of heel in him.
With Tony D'Angelo, they should bring back the full-blooded Italians.
Ooh.
Where's Nunzio when you need him?
So further going down the.
Talk to him, old school.
Where's Vito? Where's Vito with the dress?
Talk to him about all that full blood.
Come out.
I'm like, while we're at it, why don't we just start bringing back all the other gimmicks? You know what I'm saying?
Arby's is garbage. No. See, I was messing around with Harvey's.
Arby's, yo. Yo, that's roast beef? Nah, fam, nah.
The only thing I give Arby's is the curtain.
Yo, Mr. Flex along with the Sombra guy. What's good? Appreciate you, my guy. Mr. Flex in the house. How you doing, Flex? But yeah, talk to me, Mr.
I wouldn't even shit about the curly fries, man.
Curly fries are curly fries. I fuck with curly fries.
I'll go get my Ride bag from the store.
Yeah, nah.
Hey, yer.
What's a lot?
What's a lot?
It's a stereotype that Arby's has the meats. They just have diseases.
Hardy's just is asking for triple bypass. That's what.
JJ, you can do better. That's what we're saying. You can do better than this. Hey, yo, JJ, come on, yo. You telling me Indiana got trash fast food?
Wendy's and McDonald's. I never heard of a Harvey's. Is that like a fast food or is that more like a styled pub or some shit like that?
No idea.
Yo,
Never
not
had
for
Hardee's.
nothing.
All Out Burgers. Oh, that's West Coast. That's West Coast. Gate, are you West Coast, Gate? All Out. That's All Out. That's Oh no, my bad. I'm thinking In and Out. The In and Out is West Coast. In and Out. Never mind. Hardee's is gross. That's the same chain, right? That's the same chain and shit.
Hardee's is Jack in the Box, I think. No?
So if Hardee's was a gimmick, old school, what gimmick would Hardee's be?
The Hardy Boys.
Hardee's would be Otis and
Oh,
what's his
shit.
name? The other guy. Heavy Machinery.
Heavy Machinery. Tucker. Oh,
E. There we go.
Tuck E. Oh my God.
Hardee's and Carl's Jr.
Oh, you in Canada? Okay.
Kentucky.
Harvey's is a Subway type. Okay.
Burger place. How do you even what?
West End.
Like, let me
Okay.
get tomatoes, onions. Like I gotta order everything individually.
Hey, listen, I can't talk shit, man. Harvey's gotta be good because only the best things come from Canada.
Vic, what was that burger spot that we went to?
I don't
months
remember.
ago?
I do not remember,
That
bro.
shit was
I do
good.
not remember, man. But they fucking
That
put
shit was
mustard in my fucking burger. I got mad as fuck. But I took
Tim
it out.
Hortons.
So tú come culo, pero no comes
No.
Yo, that-
No. What's that tell you about mustard?
Okay.
Wow.
And pickles. Fuck you,
Thinking
pickles.
about shittiest wrestling gimmicks.
What
Repo
game?
Man.
Repo Man. Oh my God, I love me some Repo Man.
Yo, you want to hear something? The
What?
WWE started its own genre of chord.
Who?
What?
And
Who?
no one realized it.
Wait, what?
Remember when Paul Burchill and his sister were gonna show up?
I got nervous.
You were that traumatized about what I was about?
I know you heard that. You heard that.
Yo, y'all stupid as hell.
No
yo.
nice
I
things.
Can't take motherfuckers nowhere, bro.
To hell with Timmy's. Their coffee is as trash as renaming Walter Gunther. That's exactly what that was. Some holy shit that he had in his ass.
That was unholy, my friend. Unholy.
Oh man.
Old
Repo
school,
Man
you
was
saying
fun.
something
Yeah,
about
yeah.
something, bro.
Yeah. Paul Burchill and Katie Lee. Remember they were brothers and sisters. Fuck.
Didn't that come from Vince really wanting to do an incest angle with Steph?
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
He's like, I'm gonna run this shit whether you like it or not.
Ruthless aggression.
In the worst way. In the worst way.
Like, you know what got Steph pregnant? Ruthless aggression. What?
Y'all remember
Oh,
Beaver
man.
Cleavage?
Yes. Yes, I do. Talk to me, old school.
They really brought out Headbanger. Was that Mosh?
Mosh.
Yeah.
That was Mosh. Yeah, that was Mosh.
And they had him. The glass shattered.
Yo, you're like 10 second Tom, bro. Let's go.
They had him. They had him craving his mama's breast milk for no reason.
Oh
Homelander style?
man.
Now I don't even think he got superpowers from it. He just liked the taste.
I'm glad you said superpowers, yo. First of all, you want to talk about shitty gimmicks? Let's start with Nikki Ash.
Oh.
Nikki Ash, almost a superhero, is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Oh my God. Almost a
as
superhero.
stupid. But at least this shit was clever. Was Rosie the SHIT?
Superhero and
Yo, yes.
Oh,
Yes!
wow. Holy shit, I forgot about that.
Hamburglar and Grimace. I mean, Hurricane and this guy. Yes, I remember it so
you
well.
remember when Lance Storm won the hardcore title in WCW and he made it the Saskatchewan Hardcore Invitational title?
Those were some good hard hitting times. The shit.
Hard hitting time.
I remember General Erection.
Major Guns.
Major Guns. Yes, yes.
Remember Mordecai? Me neither.
How about Naked Midian?
Ooh, that was my
Yeah.
favorite.
My favorite. Yeah.
That was my spirit animal.
To put your dick in a fanny pack? That's pretty much what Naked Midian did.
Thinking of fanny pack.
Speaking about fanny packs, make sure you check out our
coin purse.
make sure you check out our shop, HPTSuSweet.com. We got that fanny pack for you.
Is that what you're doing with our fanny pack, PCF?
Not only do we have a fanny pack,
cardio in.
we've got a very exclusive run of heel shirts coming out.
Yes.
Probably by the end of this month.
Yes. Stay tuned for that.
By the end of this month.
Stay tuned
It's
for
gonna
that.
be a series, and once one series is over, we on to the next. That shit is never coming back. So these are exclusive tees. Be on the lookout. February 1. That shit's gonna be dropping.
I hear that.
Ooh, I forgot about that. What a project. Ooh, what a treat.
What a treat.
What a treat.
What a treat. Speaking of treat, JJ, we gotta set you and TJ up. Y'all gotta give us. Well, actually, we gotta give y'all a date. So we actually fucking up. We gotta give them a date, guys, so we can treat them to that episode.
Maybe they can cheer about it with the Spirit Squad.
Hey, the Spirit Squad. One of the shittiest of the shits. I mean, the grittiest of the grits. Gimmicks out there in WWE history.
What about the dicks? We gonna talk about the dicks?
What dicks?
Richard who?
The dicks. You don't remember the tag team? Dicks?
No.
Oh, the dicks.
I don't remember the dicks.
What about Billy and Chuck?
That shit would not fly.
Yo, I don't know. I think it would fly today.
No, my God.
Yeah, they were like.
They would have been banned dumb quick.
Wait, hold on. Cause time out. I don't remember them being disrespectful in any way, though.
They were at the end.
They were?
That was the payoff.
Oh, right. Cause in the wedding they fucking said that they weren't. And okay. But no, Billy goes he goes not that there's anything wrong with that. He says that literally in the promo.
But that was the debut for 3-minute warning.
Oh, okay.
That's how they came in.
Yeah, they came in and they slammed them.
Let's be real, all right? They had to say that little bit at the end. It's like
throw in that little chunk right before you jump off the cliff.
You're going into a racist tirade at the end, be like, no, but I'm cool with black. Like I have a black friend. They're like, no, man. Like
some of my best friends are black.
Yeah, you can't go off and say crazy wild shit and then at the end be like, whoa, but there's nothing wrong with that. Like what?
Yeah, guys.
What about Eugene?
Nice. They put him over though.
Bam.
Nah, they beat the shit out of him.
Dude, what about Kai and Tai?
Eugene, hold on. Before we go to Kai and Tai, right? Eugene was a mentally disabled wrestling savant. Like, dog. And then you're like, all right, well, this is like borderline passable. And then Triple H beats the ever-living shit out of him.
Yo, fucks him up, yo. And it had to be Triple H to do it. No other heel at that time could have done that.
The golden shovel, as you will.
Oh, my God.
The man with 3 H's.
He should have never existed. Like, Eugene should have never existed.
Nah.
You know what else should have never existed? The Goon. The Goon should have never existed.
What about Festus?
The bell, right? When the bell rang?
Biscuits and gravy. That was the only good thing about the entire gimmick, that theme song.
Chat, give me a terrible gimmick that you remember. What's one of your most memorable, shittiest gimmicks that you remember?
Dude.
You was okay with Eugene?
Debo, Zeus out here.
Who's the guy that came out in the little that wheelie thing? The fitness guy.
The wheelie thing.
Simon Dean.
Simon Dean.
Wow.
He came out on a Segway.
In a Segway, yes.
I don't remember Simon Dean.
First of all, you understand that his name was a rib, right?
To who? Was it the Dean Douglas?
No, to Malenko. Because Malenko's real name is Dean Simmons.
Oh, get out of here. I didn't know that.
Dean Simon, sorry.
I thought Dean Douglas, because he kind of wore the same thing that Dean Douglas wore, and I put Dean and Dean together. So I was just like, they never liked him anyway. The franchise. I wouldn't put it past Vince.
Dean Douglas is a really shitty gimmick.
Yeah. 3-minute warning was funny though. Did you say 3 minutes?
Oh, Gate brought up the angle for Naomi versus Sonya.
Okay.
And Sonya being a chicken shit. Well, duh.
Chicken shit
She's
heels.
being a chicken shit heel. All right, I like it. I mean, it gives Naomi something to do because goddamn, she's been for a minute, bro.
Yeah, it's been stale. It's been stale.
And you know what?
Champion?
Me neither, Papo. Like that shit. When was that? When was that?
1986 when I was.
Alberto Del Rio. I think Ricardo made that gimmick more than anything.
I think Alberto Del Rio wasn't a shitty gimmick. He's just a shitty person.
Yes.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Yes. I'll tell you what. The League of Nations.
Oh God.
That's probably a gimmick that resembled his shitty personality. Or
That's almost as bad as the core.
oh, the core was bad. The core was bad.
Nexus Light.
Nexus Light. Yeah, it was bad timing. It was just bad people. Like, nah, that was terrible idea. The core.
What about the Union?
The Union was the Attitude Era's League of Nations.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They jumped up. They botched up 4 guys that they didn't have nothing to do with at the time. Foley, Big Show, Shamrock, I believe, Test.
Yeah.
And Test, yeah.
Guys that you had nothing to do with. Show was there. I remember he had a 2x4. That's why.
Yeah.
Or was that Foley's? I don't know. I could be wrong.
I got you with one. All right. This person today is going into the Hall of Fame. All right. But that doesn't mean that he didn't take his lumps.
Kenny Omega.
Right. He started off a very illustrious career, a career that had him feuding with a brother for a very long time. But now he's left the business altogether and he is the mayor of Knox, Tennessee. Yep, I'm talking about the one, the only Isaac Yanko.
Oh, about to say, because Kane was a fucking hell of a gimmick.
Oh, I thought you meant Vin Diesel.
Oh my God. Razor Ramon 2.
Big Razor.
Chat, part 3s will be coming out and they'll be better, I promise you. Diesel 3 and Razor 3, gotta get it right. We gotta get it right.
Yo, Disco Inferno was a bad gimmick too.
Jesus.
Once again.
Alex Wright was a bad gimmick, no.
You know what's even more.
Felix the Cat
Wright?
was it? No, I'm just playing.
Berlin. Remember, Alex? They were gonna make Alex Wright like this hotshot heel, and then his bodyguard got over the wall.
I don't remember his body.
I
do not remember.
Y'all stopped watching WCW in 2001. That was the problem.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Remember Glacier?
Me either.
You leave Sub-Zero alone.
If you mention Glacier, you gotta mention Rigor Mortis.
Rigor Mortis.
Mortis,
hey,
dog.
show some respect to Chris Canyon.
Who better?
Who better?
What about Curvin White?
Ooh, Curvin White.
Where's the racism? Oh, yeah. You're gonna be a white guy, Mexican. Fucked up. How about Mantar?
Oh, Mantar.
I remember Mantar. Yo, this motherfucker was just as like a half buffalo looking ass.
How about who was the big guy with the silver trunks, old school, that used to eat all the everything's in the night back in the Mantar times?
The Mummy, you said?
Oh no,
Bastion Booger?
Bastion Booger. Bastion Booger.
God.
Bastion
What
Booger.
about Kevin Nash as Oz?
Ooh, he didn't appreciate that one.
Terrible.
What about Kevin Nash as Master Blaster?
What was the Vinny Vegas?
Ooh, Vinny Vegas.
Oh my God, he loved those.
The
What
Diamond
about-
Stud for Scott Hall.
Oof.
I thought it was just bland. Like, it was just whatever. I didn't hate it, though. I didn't think it was the worst thing. I'll tell you, like, hate. There's very few. Young CEO in the building. Hey,
Yeah.
Very few gimmicks I hate more than the godly fucking good.
But you didn't hate the guy inside.
I hate him even more.
The Guerrero.
Damn.
That's Hector Guerrero. You didn't hate him.
I hated Hector Guerrero for thinking of him. Should have been like, no.
Putting
man,
on the
I
mask.
got some pride.
That could have been Undertaker coming out of the egg.
Motherfucker
You
sat
know-
in an egg like Lady Gaga and fucking waited to hatch, dog. Like, what is this?
You know what made me mad was
All of it.
Ginger Mahal.
Ginger
'Cause
Mahal.
I remember reading and be like, oh snap, they're gonna have a second generation Canadian guy.
Oh, Mike the ref. How upset were you about that one?
Fuck are you talking about?
But what Old School's talking about? That he's Canadian.
Oh no.
Because I saw the Cougar on the screen. I'm like, okay.
Oh no, I'm saying because you're saying he's Canadian.
Nah, he's Canadian. He's second generation. His uncle was a part of Stampede Wrestling.
Look
I
at that
he was
shit.
gonna come in with the Hearts. I thought he was gonna come in with the Hearts, and they're like, nah, you're from Bombay. Put the fucking turban on and pretend you can speak Hindi.
Oh man.
No one's gonna know the difference. Just do it.
Just do it.
What about the guy with the worst introduction in the history of wrestling, the Shockmaster?
Oh wow. Can we think of any other terrible debut that can trump the Shockmaster?
No.
I doubt it.
No.
I can that can run her up. If not, surpassed it.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm really interested because dog, like,
Also was
fam,
bad.
look at this thing. He said, "You didn't fucking dog."
You forget. Just recently, Aaliyah threw up on SmackDown.
Yeah.
But it wasn't during her intro.
Yeah,
That was
like
after
a
her
match.
match.
It was after her match. It was after her
You know
match.
what?
It was after her
wasn't
match.
super noticeable.
I guess. If you're up there, you didn't see it. Yeah.
Listen, I think the only person that knew that night that she threw up besides Aaliyah was Sasha.
Titus O'Neil sliding into the ring. Yes, JJ. But that wasn't a debut. He's been around. It wasn't a debut. If that was his first night, fuck yes. Can you imagine? That's your fucking debut.
I don't know if this would be considered a debut, but do you remember when the finals of the second NXT, and it was between a promo? It was a promo competition between Loki and Michael McGillicuddy.
He did the total nonstop action shit.
Yeah, and then Michael McGillicuddy did the Age of McGillicuddy.
I don't remember that one. I remember Loki's. I remember Loki's for sure.
I think it was at that point that they were like, yeah, you're not Mr. Perfect. So
Oh
you're gonna
God.
stay Michael McGillicuddy forever.
Oh man.
Is that
Turk
guy even
Angel.
wrestling?
I don't know, man.
That's it. That was a wrap.
Any
What
chair
about
shots
What about
champions?
Husky Harris?
Husky Harris.
Huskis.
He didn't do anything at all for me to be like I was negative. Like he didn't. He was just
He was just
irrelevant.
a big fat guy.
Yeah, he was irrelevant.
He was just blah.
Yeah.
You know what kind of sucked?
Husky
When
Harris.
When DDP went to WWF.
Oh, the stalker DDP.
Yeah. They didn't do nothing. They was not
Or
having
Positively
that.
Page.
Vince was not having no WCW talent, man. Nothing. He was not fucking.
They
putting
finally
them on.
let Booker do it after he jobbed like for 2-3 years.
I'll
Booker
give you
was their
some-
guy.
Yeah.
Booker was their guy for sure.
Yeah.
Another interesting debut. Actually, pretty recent. You motherfuckers better remember it. Retribution.
Jesus.
How about that?
Yeah.
And I think that could have worked.
If you didn't change their names.
That shit was caca sandwich or the caca milkshake.
And Framanda cheese.
With caquita fries on the side.
Caquita fries.
Caquita fries. I bet you it sounded like this.
Yo, those are some fresh ass kicks, bro. Those kicks are on point.
That's what you do.
They remind me of my B costume.
Yo, Tensai. You remember Tensai?
Tensai!
They try to make Prince Albert a Japanese guy out of nowhere.
Why? Why was that a thing you tried to do?
No nice things.
He could have just been some motherfucker that wrestled in Japan and is pretty badass. Oh, okay. That sounds dope. Nope. He is now Japanese.
What about Rikishi?
I don't remember Rakishi's debut.
No, I'm saying like as a character, like
Oh.
stink face.
Rakishi
Like-
should have never worked.
Like you have a man putting his ass in your face.
Damn. But also a serious Samoan dancing around with talent too.
It
Like-
should have never worked, but it was over.
It
That shit
was
fun.
It was
That shit
over.
fun. I'll give you two guys that are ridiculous. Right, I said the Mummy before, right? And
The Bushwhackers. No, I'm just playing.
I'm gonna up that with the Yeti. Oh my God, the Bushwhackers were stupid fucking. The Bushwhackers. Oh, the Bushwhackers are
wrestling.
They're the granddaddies of the Briscoes, bro.
Oh man.
Tell me no. Like if the Bushwhackers had fucking kids and their kids had kids and then they were actually good.
I don't know. Old school. Did the Bushwhackers ever get into your hardcore back then?
So the Bushwhackers in the beginning were like the extreme guys.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. I never knew that. That's crazy. So yeah, they are. That's the Briscoes' daddies.
That's what I'm saying.
Those are Briscoes' daddies. Oh no!
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh, we lost somebody.
We lost Joe. Listen, it's all good. That's all the damn time we have for y'all anyway. We about to raid them out anyways.
Yo, you just farted?
I think old school did.
I'm extra nervous right now.
Shout outs to my guy Flex for subbing tonight. Appreciate the love. We gonna send you off to my guy Flex right now. He's just chatting, but yo, show him some love.
Love you, JJ.
Tell him the bad guy said what up. Thank you for the shout outs and for the love tonight. Appreciate it. Stay tuned. We're not gonna go too far. We'll probably come back a little later for some gaming. But you already know. Thank you for coming by and all that good love. Don't forget to subscribe and like. You already know. 10 count to 10 toe. Peace.
Heels, pops, and chair shots, and don't forget my OnlyFans. Heels, pops, and back shots.
That's some funny
I'm
shit
coming
right
for
there.
you.
Who
We good.
Chat, have any of y'all thought about